Sunshine.
All right, let's get this party started. Let's get a countdown going from 3, 2, 1, go! All right, I am Dutchj, and I am joined by Shadow Frost here, and this is Super Mario Sunshine 120 Shines. And as always, Sunshine starts off with nice and calm piece of scenery here. Not the greatest thing, not the most exciting thing, but it allows me to get my word in, so that's good, right? All right, so this time we're doing 120 shines, and that is the full completion category for this game. There are 120 shines in the game. We're going to be collecting all of them. So what that comes down to is 11 shines in each of the 7 worlds. And then another 27 shines? Can I math? No, 17. 17 shines in the hub world of Delfino Plaza, and then there are 30 blue coins in all of the worlds as well, which you can be turned in for shines for 10 blue coins each. And then there's also 30 in the overworld, adding up to a total of 120. And we're getting off to a good start here. This little pile of goop does not like me, but that's fine. Airstrip is hard, guys. This is the real reason why some people want to cut out the intro. It's because airstrip is hard. But let's not get into that. But yeah, the airstrip is basically just a little tutorial segment. There's not a lot going on. You collect one shine sprite here. And it's just a really easy fight. There's a very small amount of gameplay here. But yeah, blue coins are quite controversial. I mentioned them. But yeah, you need to collect 240 of them in total to collect 24 of the shine sprites. And blue coins are actually the thing that makes this run very interesting in terms of the route, because a lot of the blue coins can be gotten in many of the different episodes or missions or whatever you want to call them in each of the levels. So the route for this category has been evolving constantly over the past couple of years. Like, as long as I've been involved in this game, which is from early 2014, that's when I started watching the game, and later that year I actually started running it myself. The route at that point was very, very different from the way it is now. Alright. So here's the first Polluted Piranha plant fight in the game. Let's see if we can get some fast strats going here. Wasn't the greatest, but yeah, this guy is the easiest one for sure, because he does not flinch when you spray him. Like, you can just spray him whatever you want, willy-nilly, don't have to time it. 100% consistent, which, you know, that's nice, but it's also not very exciting. But yeah, the route for this category, when I first started watching this game, it was very similar to the any percent route in terms of level order, because it was literally just you go into the world in the same order as you would in an any percent run, except instead of only collecting up until the 7th episode in every world, you just collect everything. So you collect all the shines and collect all the blue coins, and that's the way the route was for a long time. And I think the world record at that point was something like a 3 hour and 24 minute time or something. But then a few runners, mainly Wilco, he did a ton of work on the route, and a lot of things have changed. Some of which I will go into a little bit later on. But yeah, what it basically comes down to is that now the route is in some ways even more similar to any percent, but it's also very different. So the way that this run is structured is that the first half is going to be basically the same as an any percent run, with a few extra shines thrown in a few spots, and the collection of blue coins wherever we can. So that's about the first 1.5 hours of the run. And then the second half of the run will basically complete all of the stuff that's not in any percent. So you'll be doing almost all of the stuff in the plaza and all the extra shines in the other worlds, and we'll be completing pretty much the entirety of Gelato Beach in the second half as well, because that level is skipped in any percent, and we do that here as well. And I will go into that later on why it's faster, because some visual aid is very useful for that. So it's a bit abstract if I go into it right now. But yeah, that's the general outline. And yeah, about the game in general, Sunshine, it's like the third most popular game on speedrun.com right now. There's a ton of runners. We've got a huge community. Community Discord is always very active, and in my opinion, Sunshine is a great beginner game to get into speedrunning. It was my first speedrun. I spent like a week learning the game, and I completed it in just over 2 hours on my very first run. So it's definitely very manageable. There are many different levels of difficulty that you can kind of apply to the run. Like, some of the stuff that I'm going to be doing is very hard, but there's always an easier alternative that usually doesn't even lose that much time. You can really make it as difficult as you want. But yeah, it's super easy to learn, although I would recommend, if you're going to pick up the game, to start off with any percent, which is about, well, like I said, my first run of any percent was 2 hours long. So, but yeah, like, if you're a decently experienced runner, it'll take you about 1.5 hours. That's definitely a great category to start off with. If you're interested in it, check out the Sunshine Discord. Maybe someone in chat can link that, actually. I'm sure there's someone who has it. And yeah, you can find everything you need to get started right there. Or you can check out the leaderboards. There's a bunch of links there as well. That's actually also where the Discord is linked. But yeah, now we're going to get into the run proper. So let's get going. And the first thing that we have to do is we have to fight another Polluted Piranha. Oh yeah, like I said, the first one is the easiest one by far. This one's harder for 2 reasons. First of all, because you need to time your sprays on this guy. And second of all, in this category specifically, we want to collect the blue coin right after we defeat this guy. Because there's a blue coin here in the plaza that's kind of out of the way. But if you get it here, it doesn't cost any time. And I actually missed it. Good job. So I'll have to go grab it later. It's actually a pretty tricky coin to get. Like, you have to position yourself well, and then as soon as you spray him for the final hit, you need to turn around and maneuver yourself to the blue coin without making any movement mistakes. But yeah, I wasn't far back enough, so I had to travel a bit too far. Further than I could in the small amount of time that I had. Alright. And here's our first Shadow Mario fight. We're going to be seeing a bunch of these throughout the game as well. I'm going to be attempting a quick kill. Okay, I completely missed it. Wow. That's actually very bad. Luckily, it doesn't matter in this category. He still went the quick way, but basically, hello, there's a blue coin here. I'm out of bounds right now, so I can't stand on the ground for too long or I'll die. That's something that the developers put in, like, as a precaution to prevent players from getting stuck outside of the levels. But yeah, that's a fast way to get these coins in the sewer, so we use that. That wall over there, where I went out of bounds, that will be used again later in the run, because that's just a convenient spot to go out of bounds. Now I have to get this blue coin that I didn't get. There's no real, like, good place to get that, which is why it's really important that you get it during that fight. It loses quite a bit of time. But yeah, there we have it. So what I was trying to do on that Shadow Mario is to basically do something called a spam spray right behind him when I approached him. And that would have killed him immediately. But it's very hard. It's a very tight trick. Alright, so here is actually the only intended shine skip in the game. You're supposed to fight another Polluted Piranha plant here. But we're going to skip that, and we're going to use this spider to go straight up the windmill and fight PD Piranha. who is normally the second shine in this level. Wall kicks will work, and there we go. And we get a shortcut scene. This game likes to recycle bosses a lot, so we've already seen 3 Polluted Piranhas, 2 of which I've actually fought. PD here will also be making a return appearance in about 6 minutes. So yeah, we'll be seeing him again. That fight's a lot more complicated than this one. This one's fairly easy. Literally all you have to do is just stand to his side, wait for him to turn, and then you spray him in the mouth. And you ground pound him. Just like that. But yeah, normally he can also like try to attack you, but if you stand straight to the side of him, he doesn't do that. He just always turns and opens his mouth. The mouth opening is actually also an attack. He's trying to spit goop at you. But yeah, he takes his sweet time. You can use that to engorge him. Alright, and with that, we have collected the first proper shine. Or at least almost. I'm going to set up for the shine grab here. Which is very easy to do. You can just use the pattern on the ground to see where you need to stand, and blammo. The shine animation starts as soon as you hit the ground, so you want to grab it with downwards momentum, if you can, which is usually achieved through a ground pound. But yeah, we'll be seeing him again in a few minutes. And with that, we're going to be entering the first secret level, which is basically just a platforming section, kind of reminiscent of Super Mario 64. Well, so Flood will get taken away from us, and we will have to get by using just Mario's moves. No water slides in the secrets. But yeah, water slides, you've been seeing me use them all the time. They're the fastest way to move around in this game. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get a side flip. There's some side flips in this game that are just hard for some reason. Side flipping is a weird thing. It doesn't work very nicely.
And that pole doesn't really help either with its hitbox where you can actually do a wall jump off.
Yeah. That pole has like a very weird hitbox, and oh, I actually messed this up a little bit. But oh lolo, that's a nice angle. All right, we'll be good. That was not as intended, but it works. There we go. For some reason, this level always trips me up whenever I'm doing marathon runs. It's like a curse.
Better get it out of the way now.
Yeah, get it out of your system, you know. It's just the way it goes. Some people have marathon luck. I have marathon Bianco 3. But yeah, here, surprise, another Polluted Piranha. I really like these guys. Although, I guess they kind of mix it up. This is actually 2 Polluted Piranhas, believe it or not. As soon as I beat this guy, another one is going to pop up. That gives us time to collect the blue coin, which is actually quite nice. Optimal. So what I'm going to be doing now is something called Travel Skip. Basically, I'm going to enter Bianco Hills again while a cutscene plays. And the reason this saves time is because normally after this cutscene, Mario would get warped back to the place where the Polluted Piranha was. So you save time on not having to do that movement. Alright, and here we've got our first red coins. Red coins in general are really cool. They tend to have really neat movement, because they take you all over the place. And they usually have a lot of verticality, so like having to go on top of stuff. Which is something that this game is kind of lacking in a lot of places. Like Super Mario 64, as a comparison, had very tight level design with often a lot of verticality and platforming. Whereas in this game, it's more open world, which means you have a lot more wide open spaces. But yeah, the red coin levels are definitely good at kind of doing the same thing that Super Mario 64 did. I'm not sure how I got hit by that wind there. That guy's not usually there. I think it's because I messed up some movement. But yeah, usually he's either just not there or you're fast enough to avoid him. I guess I messed up. It happens. The wind's not nice. But yeah. That was an okay red coin. Just that one mistake ended up in me getting hit. But yeah, now is the revisit of PD Piranha. And this fight is RNG hell, normally.
Yeah, this can lose you so much time if you just get bad patterns. It's
Yeah, in any percent particularly, this fight's really bad, but... oh, hello. I did not press B, I think, but whatever. In 120 shines, luckily, there is the factor of blue coins, and that actually makes this fight a little bit more forgiving, because if you get bad luck here, you can collect more blue coins, so you don't have to collect them later. So the impact of, like, bad luck isn't as big in this category. But it's definitely still present. Like, getting perfect luck here is still a time save. And getting really terrible luck still loses time, because you can get patterns where, like, you can easily collect all of the coins and then you're still waiting around forever. Okay. So he's going over the wall now, for sure, because that's the only way he can go from this spot. So that will allow me to collect a bunch of blue coins all in one go. So I'm going to go right over here, get this M. I'm going to go over here to the cliff. And that's actually the really cool thing about this level in this category, is that you need to, like, decide on the fly which blue coins are you going to get. Ooh, I actually missed that one. Wow, okay. I just missed 2 blue coins. I'm lucky, though, because he's in a pretty fortunate spot for me to still get them, if the goop will stop messing me up. This is one of the annoying things about this shine in 120 shines. You don't have any time to clear up the goop, and the goop can really get in your way. In any percent, you don't have to bother with blue coins, so you can just spend all your time waiting for PD cleaning up goop. I'm just gonna get this coin. I'm not sure where PD is going, but he's probably going here. Oh, no. Oh, he's over there. Okay. That's fine. So I didn't get any extra coins, but I got all the coins that I need. It was a pretty slow fight, unfortunately, though. Just want to get this M. Yeah. God, this TV is really bright. I'm not sure if I'm in the right spot. Oh, I actually ground pounded too early. Okay, fine. Yeah, I was in the right spot. Heck. Okay. You don't want to jump into the shine, like, if you're standing right underneath it. Like, that shine is so low, you basically can't ground pound if you're standing right underneath. And if you jump up into a shine, it takes really long, because you need to land before the animation will start. Alright, but with that, we are out of Bianco Hills for now, because we have this guy waiting for us. This is the last Polluted Piranha that we're going to see for a while, luckily.
I think we've seen quite enough of them by now.
Yeah, there's that one in Bianco Hills 1 that we still need to do, but that's, like, way later in the run. It's, like, over 2 hours in, so they won't be bugging us for a while. You can't really do anything like travel skip here, but you can do a little thing where it puts you a little bit closer to the entrance of the level that's about to appear. So I'm going to spray this away, and then I'm going to slide into this goop. Oh, I got hit by a blob. Dang, that stopped me right dead in my tracks. Okay. That was unfortunate. So what was supposed to happen there is that Mario will just kind of slide towards the level entrance. It looks pretty funny. But yeah, you can get unlucky there. It happens. Alright, so here I'm going to be doing Gelato Beach Skip, which is a huge glitch, especially for any percent category, because it skips pretty much the entirety of Gelato Beach. which is why it's called Gelato Beach Skip. Oh my lord. Okay, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna need 2 coconuts because there is a blue coin that you can get by throwing a fruit into the juice blender. I actually threw one of the coconuts into the water, which isn't very smart. Oh, that's in a bad spot. Okay, whatever. So this is the first in a set of blue coins where any normal person would be like thinking, what the hell, game developers? Some of these blue coins are really obscure, like super hard to find. Like this one is already kind of like, okay, I throw fruit into a blender, fine. But then the one that there on the beach is just like, oh, spray a random patch of sand. And there are many more wonderful blue coins like that in the game.
Even worse ones than that.
Yeah.
Like once you've found one in the sand, you're like, oh, there.
Oh, that's dumb. Where's my coconut? Okay. I got the skip, but I like tried to get in there too quickly. Okay. Wow. Okay. That time I didn't slow down enough. Well, this is embarrassing. Again! Man, I'm making the same mistake over and over. Okay. There we go.
First try, right?
Sure. First time, third try. But yeah.
Do you have time for a quick donation?
Sure, go ahead.
We have a €5 anonymous donation with a comment. Keep it up.
We will. We will keep it up indeed. Alright, so here is the first Shadow Mario fight that's actually inside of a level. Not much different. We just need to take him down as fast as we can. Like so. Okay, let's see if we can show off something funny here. These fruits are like weird. If you put it down, it just bounces away. Don't really know why. I think it's because of like Mario collecting the shine. That whole animation probably has a weird hitbox or something, so it just pushes the fruit away. It's really odd. But yeah. With that, we are leaving Gelato Beach, and we're going to Pianta Village.
The game didn't really intend you to get up here like this.
No, this is very much unintended. You're supposed to use the rocket nozzle to get up there. But, you know, with some fancy movement, we can get up no prob. You can also use Yoshi to get up there, which is a lot easier. Alright. So these guys, the Chomplets, they are a little bit luck-based. On each of these intersections, it's 50-50 which direction they'll actually go. So there's like a grand total of, let's see, 12 different patterns you can get. Most of them are pretty similar, though, in the way that you have to handle them. And once they've all cooled off, Flood gives us a text box, and if you make that go away by pausing, it makes the shine appear immediately. It's a little time save there. It's really interesting how this game, it has a lot of different ways to handle similar situations. So usually shines, they just appear whenever you complete the level objective. So when you defeat a boss or whatever, clean some goop, talk to an NPC, collect red coins, exactly. But in the case of that shine, it's tied to the text box, which is really odd. And you see some similar stuff with the cutscenes. A lot of the cutscenes have different programming from the others, and that allows us to skip them. So there's a bunch of cutscene skips in this game, and they're like all different. Okay, so these Piantissimo races are usually really easy, but we are collecting blue coins, which makes them a lot harder. I basically can't afford any mistakes here, or I will lose the race, or I'll have to give up on a blue coin. But yeah, we should be good. This is actually a little bit tight, so I'm gonna finish before collecting the last coin. Normally I would collect this before finishing. But yeah, Piantissimo finishes at like 27 seconds, so I had 2 seconds to spare there, which is a little tight. But yeah, there's only 3 Piantissimo races in the game. The other 2 are still like easy to complete the race, but you still need to complete it as fast as possible so that you can like spend as much time while he's still running collecting blue coins as possible. Alright, so if you've never seen a speedrun of this game, you're probably going to enjoy the solution to this level, so to speak. Because we can just damage boost across the lava. No problemo. And luckily, there's just enough stuff there that we can get up here. Oh, I'm not supposed to go up here. I need blue coins. It's really like when you're playing 120 shines, you need to sometimes remain vigilant that you don't suddenly revert back into doing like any percent strats and forget a blue coin.
I actually had that for a moment for now, like, wait, why did you go there? And oh, right, 120 shots.
Yeah. Especially in this first section of the run, because there's quite a few levels where you don't collect any blue coins and it's just exactly the same as any percent. So if you're not really focusing, it's really easy to just kind of, you know, go brains off, play the game, and then suddenly you're playing any percent instead of 120 shines, and that's not good. We want them blue coins. They're tasty. Yeah, the mayor here is hiding a blue coin in the moon. That's literally the justification that the game gives. I think one of the Piantas in the village says something like the mayor has hidden treasure inside the moon. And that's a hint for you to spray the moon, which it's just another one of those coins where I'm like, really? You have to spray the moon? And you can't just spray it from anywhere either. You have to stand on that gold mushroom, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I've tried it from different spots.
Yeah,
It
there's
just doesn't work.
Yeah, there's just an invisible hitbox in the sky there. So it's like really specific. And it kind of makes you wonder, like, what the heck were the developers thinking when they put that there? So for this guy, we hang onto the chain and hold forward, and that actually makes Mario push him forward, which makes him go faster. It's really strange, because you're supposed to pull him backwards, but you can also push him forward, which is definitely unintended, but it's also really convenient. And then here, if we time it just right, he'll go into the pool all on his own.
Do we have time for another quick donation?
Sure thing.
Okay, we have a donation from Kake Sunshine, 11 euros and 20 cents. Go Dutch, go.
Is that Casey Sunshine? Well, thank you very much. Alright, so this level, it has some pretty major luck once we get inside of the secret. First, I need to collect a blue coin here. And it also has a skip called Yoshi Skip. So there's this yellow goop in the game. It looks really weird. You can see it over there on the mushroom, but only Yoshi can remove that ordinarily. But here we can circumvent it by clipping inside of this thing. Like so. So we don't need Yoshi. That's called Yoshi Skip. And then inside of this secret, these guys that are walking, they can randomly stop whenever they reach like a corner in their like walking path. So if you get lucky and the guy at the very end he stops a few times before you get to him, then you'll be able to get to the shine sprite a lot earlier. No! I actually got lucky there. He was in the right position. But I messed up the angle on that throw a little bit and died. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Now, there is some superstition. Some people believe that if you die in this level, you have more chance of getting the early cycle. That's what that's called when you get lucky. I don't know if that's true necessarily, but...
It does feel like it, though.
It does certainly feel like it at times, but... The exact same thing? Wow, I'm actually a little bit impressed. That's not something that usually happens. But whatever, it's fine. I will have to look into potentially getting a life somewhere. I have one in mind, though, so we should be good as long as I don't die again. You can go down to 0 lives in this game, so I'm not on the verge of getting a game over yet. Okay, thank you. Third time's the charm is a running theme in this run, apparently. Gelato Beach Skip was the same way. Which is quite silly.
But yeah, you can see here, like, if you don't get that early cycle, it can take a while before he actually reaches you.
And he likes to check out the sign. It's like, oh, an arrow. Very nice.
Not even looking where the arrow is going. Just
Yeah, he's an inquisitive guy. I'll give him that. Alright, there we go. Woo! Feels bad, man. Oh well. It happens. Can't dwell on it for too long. Luckily, now we've got a fun level coming up. So this is one of the more technical levels in the game, especially in any percent, but also in this category. First, we gotta mash through some text. But yeah, you gotta clean a bunch of Piantas here, and each of the Piantas, each of the adult Piantas, of which there are 8, they will all give you a blue coin. So you gotta clean him and talk to him, and then collect some other blue coins along the way as well. And it's like really neat how you have to kind of juggle all of that. Alright, so need to get these guys out of the ground and then hopefully unlock that M. That didn't go as smoothly as planned. And then for this lady, we're gonna let her drop the blue coin, but we're gonna not pick it up because we'll be coming back here. So this way we don't have to wait for the coin to like fall down. And this is the first linked pair that we're actually doing. So these are all throughout the game. Oh, actually, I already did one in Bianco Hills 5, but I forgot to mention it. So second linked pair. But yeah, there's these triangles, X's, and circles all throughout the game. And each pair of them has 2 blue coins. But the mechanic is that you have to basically race in order to get the coin. Like, it disappears after a bit. Alright, so there's that coin. And then we want to hopefully unlock this guy. Didn't quite get it. Oh, nice backflip. So, backflipping is actually what a spam spray is. A spam spray is a backflip. Normally, when you backflip, you get a spam spray. That guy didn't come out of the ground, which is unfortunate. But yeah, you can also like get the spam spray without actually getting the backflip, which is what I'm trying to do in this level a lot. Whoops. I got the backflip again. Okay. 131 is okay. Could have been a bit better though, for sure. And then here with this M on the wall, we can actually skip the save prompt. So every time you collect a blue coin, that blue text box shows up, and it's asking if you want to save the game. But yeah, if you get the coin during the shine animation like this, that won't pop up. So It's a nice little time saver. Saves like half a second or something.
Well, since technically your memory card isn't in, it actually just shows you an error like it couldn't reach your memory card.
Yeah, like it wants you to save, but if you don't have a memory card in, it just says, "Oh, no memory card found. Please insert a memory card in slot A." But yeah, it's the same thing. If you had a memory card in, it would lose more time, yeah, because then you'd have to select the option for not saving. Ah, didn't get the water slide. So here, while the shine is taking its sweet time, we're gonna get another blue coin. This blue coin is really out of the way. This is like the only good spot to get it, pretty much. I have seen some routes that place that blue coin in a different shine, but I'm pretty sure that they're slower. But yeah, there's a lot of route variation in this game. And I can actually talk about that a little bit right now. So if you notice, you've got like these little cutscenes whenever I exit a level. And they are the reason why the route is the way that it is. Like, we're trying to get as small amount of those cutscenes as we can. So right now, I'm supposed to go to Pinna Park. And there... Okay, I figured that was probably going to happen. But there would be a cutscene if I go near the level now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going out of bounds. And I'm going to try to die at the same time as entering the cutscene. And that will skip the cutscene. Can I see my visual cue? Alright, that should be good. It's always really hard to see my visual cue whenever there's like reflection on the screen. But yeah, there we go. Skipped a cutscene there. So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, every cutscene is different. That cutscene specifically can be skipped by dying at the same time as entering, but that doesn't work on a lot of other cutscenes. So there's 2 more cutscenes in this level, and those can actually be skipped by pressing exit area. Yeah, as you can see, I've got 0 lives now, so it's kind of sketchy, but there's a really easy life I can get in the next level, so should be fine. But yeah, I exited area there while I was sliding into the trigger for the cutscene, and that just skips it. That only works for these 2 cutscenes in this level. There's one at the end of this boss fight as well. This boss fight's really hard, actually. Shooting the rockets is pretty difficult, especially if you want to make these specific shots. You can grab another rocket there by spraying it, like this one. You can spray it earlier, and then you'll grab it, but I missed it. It's pretty hard.
Also, a weird thing about those rockets, if you actually just start spraying too quickly, the rocket might take a completely different angle from what you're actually aiming at.
Yeah. The rockets, they will shoot more up compared to where you're aiming, and the reason that happens is because of a weird thing with Flood. Whenever you start spraying water, Flood will kind of like, he'll shoot a little bit up, and they didn't bother like getting rid of that for the rocket sections. So if you press R at a certain speed, then you'll shoot the rocket right when he like shoots a little bit up, and that means that the rocket will also go a little bit up. It's really weird, but luckily you can prevent it if you know what you're doing. Oh, that didn't hit. The gold rockets have weird hitboxes. They're like, what? Okay, fine. I really thought that one was gonna hit. If we get, is that a, no, that's not a purple. Hopefully this works. There's another basket on the back side of this level, like behind me, but I didn't get the RNG necessary to get it. Like if you get a like purple there at the start, you can use that purple rocket to get it. But instead of that, we're gonna use Yoshi in order to clip into that basket. Please hit. Thank you. Okay, and this luck is still pretty good. Yeah, another purple. Nice. Okay. And we do a mole skip. And this is where I'm gonna get a 1-up. This is one of those levels, it looks kinda hard, but it's actually really easy. As long as you know what you're doing. Which is why I wasn't really, like, afraid of the fact that I was at 0 lives. And now I'm at 1 life, so I can die in peace. Take a sip of water here. There we go. So we got another red coin level coming up. And this one is really cool. Like, it's already, it's a really cool level in any percent, but if you add in the blue coins... Oh, wait. No, wait. I need to do this first. So, this is the only level where we're going to be doing a red coin secret on the first go through the level. And the reason for that has to do with those little cutscenes that I was talking about. We currently don't have any cutscenes in the plaza when we exit the level. And we won't until we beat episode 4 of this level. So, Pinna Park 4. So because we don't have those cutscenes now, it's faster to do this shine here. Because it means that we have to scroll less on the shine selection screen. Here I only have to scroll once, but if I were to get this at the end of the game, I'd have to scroll 5 times. So that saves like almost 2 seconds. It's a very minor optimization, but it still saves time, so you have to do it, you know, gotta go fast.
It's just something you got to remember, like we were talking about earlier with the any percent in your back in the back of your head. It's one of those slight variations of any percent.
There's always things you gotta pay attention to. Like normally you're always just mashing A, like right now I'm just gonna press A so that I can go into the level as fast as possible. But sometimes you have to scroll back. And you just need to remember. So yeah, there's this red coin level, and it's really cool because there's like a lot of moving stuff in this level, mainly the boats. And like if you mess up, it's like really bad, but it looks really cool if you do it correctly. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I saved it. But that does mean that I'll have to get another, I'll have to get 1 blue coin at a different point in time. There's a blue coin at like the very top of that boat when it turns around, and I can't get that now. So I think I'm gonna get it in episode 5. Oh. Oh, hello. These poles are weird. You can sometimes just kind of go through them. Yeah, that blue coin is over there. I don't know if you can see it. It was kind of hard to see there. I can get it at the end here if I want. Oh, wow. That's not good. Ah, that's really annoying to back up. Heck. Okay, it's fine. Oh, wow. Those things, you just get stuck if you hover into them. It's really annoying. Oh, yeah. Come on, don't do this. Okay, fine. We're good. Really unforgiving level, really easy to mess up, very hard movement. I would have liked to show it off properly, but unfortunately it didn't happen. But yeah, that very first part where I messed up is literally the hardest part of the level. Because you have to collect that blue coin and then immediately go to the boats so that you can collect this, or so that you can make the cycle. And I ended up accidentally bouncing on the like little guy that was standing there. And that's what messed me up. It's like a really weird thing. That's actually, I don't think that's ever happened to me. So, you know, classic marathon luck. But yeah, it was ultimately my mistake, so can't complain too much. Just have to keep in mind that blue coin. I need to get it on the next level. It's like the easiest place to get it. So for these guys, I want to ground pound them all in quick succession. Because whenever you kill one of these guys, you get like this cutscene of the sunflower reviving. And the thing about that is that during these cutscenes, the Snooze Koopas, they're not frozen, so they're still just following whatever their AI is. So they'll like attack Mario and then they'll be like, oh, whatever, and then they'll lose interest because Mario is invincible during the cutscene. So you lose a bunch of time because then after the cutscene you have to like go chase them down again, get them to attack you. So for each cycle that you miss, you lose about 10 seconds generally, which is quite a bit. But yeah, getting them in 2 cycles is pretty easy. It's not the hardest thing in the world. Alright, at the start of this level, as soon as I get into the park, there's going to be a bluebird. This is the easiest bluebird in the game. That being said, I've messed him up a lot recently, so fingers crossed. But yeah, bluebirds can really make your life hell sometimes in this game. Okay, I got him. Oh, and that actually... Yeah, I was... Okay, I'm actually an idiot. I was supposed to get that bluebird at a different point in the run, so... Now I have to do this. Okay. I was supposed to get that in the first shine. I wasn't supposed to get it here. I just forgot about it. Luckily, I instinctively remembered that I still had to get him, though. But yeah, so normally you'd get that bluebird on the first shine, and then if you indeed mess up the blue coin like I did and have to get it, you don't have to do what I just did and like jump onto it and then hover back, but the boat will actually be in the perfect position for you to just jump onto the boat, get the blue coin, and jump back off, and it's really convenient. But yeah, it worked out. It just wasn't as fast as it could have been. Some more linked pairs. And we ride the Ferris wheel. Look at that view.
It's so fast though in comparison to the PAL version.
Yeah, that windmill is actually a lot faster on the American and Japanese versions of the game. For some reason, it's really strange. It's like one of those minor things that saves a little bit of time on the NTSC versions of the game. So this is like a really major blue coin collection level, mainly because we have access to Yoshi here. And Yoshi really helps with a lot of these coins. Ugh, nice. Okay, fine. Okay, we got banana, which is the best possible luck here. Yoshi wants a random fruit, with one exception. There's one point in the game where he will always want the same fruit. Right, I'm supposed to go here. Hopefully the coin isn't gone now. Okay, we're good. I don't know how I forgot about that, but it's fine. Yeah, so the banana is right here, if I can grab it. Which is why it's really good get banana. Alright, now there's another blue border. And, oh, alright, the coin even fell down. Very nice. Alright, so that bird can just randomly be somewhere else. He'll be flying around, and if you get unlucky, you can lose a lot of time with stacking stews. They're pretty easy. And we just wrap up the final few coins. Including the one that we actually need Yoshi for, which is the butterflies. Or actually it's only one butterfly in this case, but yeah. Blue butterflies give you blue coins. If only that worked in real life. You could just get money from butterflies.
You have to eat them though, so...
That's probably worth it, honestly. I mean, people eat snails, and they like it, so I can't imagine a butterfly being much worse. Alright. That was a very good secret. Good. So, the Shadow Mario coming up is unique because this is the only Shadow Mario that you generally fight differently in 120 shines compared to any percent. You can use this strat in any percent as well, but since it's a lot harder, pretty much no one does it. It is actually faster if you do it this way in any percent, I believe. If you do it perfectly. But yeah, normally you chase Shadow Mario to the left, but we're gonna chase him to the right because that puts him closer to a few blue coins that we need to collect. Which means we'll be able to get to the shine faster. Nice. That was very good. Oh, I hit that coin sometimes. You just go like right next to it. It's really weird. Alright, and with that, we are out of Pinna Park for now. Into Rico Harbor. Rico is really similar to the way you would do it in any percent. There's only a few blue coins that you get here. You get most of them at the very end of the game. You actually finish the run with this level. Like, this is right before the Bowser fight, at the end of this level. But yeah, this first episode is the one that has the most blue coins. I'm collecting a few of them. And a lot of these are only here in this episode, which is why we have to get them here. Like the one that was inside the boat that I just collected is only in this episode. This one underneath the goop is also only here on episode 1. And then the next one, where I have to spray this wheel in order to raise the submarine, is also only here in this episode. So that's why we actually have to go out of our way to collect blue coins here. Otherwise, we'd probably do them during 100 coins as well, because they're all in spots that we visit during 100 coins. And then right here, you just happen to be right next to this coin, so you get it here. And this is probably the game developer's favorite boss, because this guy, he's in the game 3 times. Luckily, we can skip one of the fights, because they're really not that interesting from a speedrunning perspective. So what you're supposed to do normally is to pull off his tentacles so that he can't attack you. And then you pull on his mouth, but If you time it just right, you can just grab his mouth and then he'll just sit there and not do anything. Oh yeah, we'll be fighting him again in episode 5. And luckily that will be the last we see of him. But yeah, in a casual playthrough it wouldn't be. We are gonna see some more other bloopers though. This next shine is the Blooper Surfing Safari. We're not actually going to be using the bloopers inside the Surfing Safari itself, but we are going to use one here because we need to collect a blue coin that's on the water, and this blue coin is only here in this episode once again, otherwise we would get it somewhere else. But yeah, it's right here in front of the entrance to the safari. Ordinarily, it's faster to not use a blooper to get in here. It saves like 1.5 seconds. And then here, we're gonna skip out on the bloopers because conveniently the timer just starts if we go up here. And then we just hit the checkpoints. I just hit the first one. And the second one is over here. And then we go to the finish line, and that actually is a lot faster than using the bloopers. Water sliding is OP. It's actually, it is quite overpowered. It's overpowered to the point where the thing in this game that is supposed to be the fastest thing, which is the turbo nozzle, is actually slower than water sliding. It's really weird how the developers kind of like balance those things. But yeah, obviously the advantage to the turbo nozzle is that it allows you to do jumps at high speed, and it also works on water. So that's where you get the real advantage from the turbo nozzle, is whenever you have to do anything on the water, which we will be doing in a few places. But yeah, on land, the hover nozzle reigns supreme because it allows us to get water slides quickly. And here, instead of going in from the top, we just go in through the bottom. The game developers had to put that little exit there so that you can't get stuck inside of the cage. But yeah, luckily we can exploit that to complete that shine very quickly. Alright, another secret shine coming up. This one really speaks for itself. It's just a bunch of jumps on a bunch of moving stuff. There's actually like almost no solid ground in this level. You've got a little bit over here and a little bit over here, but the rest of it is all these moving logs. Oh, I actually messed up. Heck. Okay, I'm just gonna take it safe here. I would have liked to get that one up, but ooh. Yeah. I accidentally did a rollout when I was supposed to do another dive. And as soon as you're like not doing the movement that you're used to, it becomes really dangerous to try and go super fast. That's why we have to do this. If you touch the surface of the water from above with Yoshi, he will die. But from below, it's no problem. So this level is one of the most mean, probably the most mean level in the game. So ordinarily, in order to get here, you have to ride boats with Yoshi, which takes like a few minutes. It takes like 4 minutes or something, I think.
Yeah, it's the most terrible thing ever.
It's really bad. Like one misstep and you lose your Yoshi and you have to do it all over again. But that's not the worst part. The worst part, you can only try to get each coin once here unless you're doing some really sketchy stuff. And then there's this pipe over here.
Oh my god, that pipe.
That pipe takes you out of the level and back into the plaza. So you have to waste 4 more minutes standing around on boats, not falling in the water. It's one of the most terrible. Takes you back to the beginning. And nope. I was so angry. I actually never ended up completing that shine as a kid simply because of how mad I was that that pipe took me out of the level. I was just like, alright, screw this. I'm done. I'm playing a different video game. Alright. The Manta here is a very luck-heavy boss fight. Basically, from this point onwards, it's very luck-based because these guys are just going to go off in random directions. As you can see, that guy actually managed to fully escape. Which is really quite inconvenient. And a lot of them got away. Okay. Could have been worse. So whenever you get not great luck here, you can just go and get this blue coin. So now that they're all purple, they're actually going to try to attack me. So they'll slowly work their way towards me. It's not like, they're not in a rush, but they will come towards me. So if I just spend some time getting that blue coin, it allows them to kind of gather up here on the beach. And makes it a lot easier to finish the fight. Okay, that was a pretty good cleanup. And if I press Y and look in the direction of the sun, it will actually turn Mario around after this cutscene ends, allowing me to get to the shine a little bit faster. Yeah, that blue coin, I forgot it in my practice run earlier today, so made sure to remember it.
I'll also try to remember blue coins if I see you missing ones. Like, I know you grab some blue coins it's a little bit differently from when I normally grab them, so I might...
We'll figure it out. I shouldn't forget any. I've played this enough that I shouldn't forget any blues, but it does happen. But yeah. Like, I know that I don't have any extra coins, so that makes things easier. It just means that I have to get all the coins that I can everywhere. As long as I don't spontaneously forget my route, I'll be fine. Alright, here's another pretty cool secret. The entrance here is also interesting. You're supposed to spray these boos in order to turn them into platforms, but you can just get by with wall kicks. Fortunately, I missed one there. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, nice spin jump. Did not mean to do that. Alright. When we're coming back to this level to collect red coins, we won't be breaking those bricks. We'll actually be going like around the outside, and it's really cool. You can do that here as well, but it's like insanely difficult and not really worth doing. Whoa, okay. What? Ugh. I was trying to get onto the block. It's really easy to mess that up. The sand blocks, they have really weird properties. But like they kind of cancel your jump when you touch them. It's really strange. And also if you're like near the ledges, they can eat your jumps and stuff. It's really strange. So yeah, what happened is that I jumped into a sand block, which kind of put Mario in a weird helpless state, which made me not able to get this dive. And then I just ended up in a bad spot. And died, which is unfortunate, because that's a really long secret. It lost like 50 seconds. But yeah. The secrets are like generally the hardest levels because they have the most potential for just raw time loss because you can die on them very easily. Like the pits are just instant death. Wow, I've been bonking here. Oh, that's also nice. This level is really cheese. We do a trick called banana split. And yeah, so you're supposed to go on like kind of a wild goose chase throughout the entire hotel in order to find a pineapple, to find Yoshi, to unlock Yoshi. But we just use a banana and go through the wall. But yeah, what you're supposed to do is get that pineapple, then get Yoshi, then go all the way into the attic and use the attic to get into certain rooms that you're not able to normally access, and then through those rooms you can get to the pool area where the shine is. It's probably like one of the harder shines casually because you just have to like navigate all of the weird stuff in the hotel. There's like posters that you have to spray so that they'll break. There's a painting that will let you through if you spray it, stuff like that. There's like some like RNG heavy mini games, which are also in here, but luckily we can skip them. Nice blue coin as well. Spray the torch. So yeah, normally you'd have to play the slots and play a dumb panel flipping minigame, but we can just go over.
Yeah.
Really convenient, because there would be a lot more luck in this level otherwise.
Yeah, there are like 2 slot machines which you both have to get a 777 on. Like
Yeah.
one of them you can each spray them individually, each of the 3 panels, so you can actually just easily get the 777s. But for the other one, it's just completely random whether you get 7s or not.
Yeah.
And it's really annoying.
The odds aren't like super bad on it or anything, but it's still random. Like you'd have to get lucky in a speedrun setting. And we already have enough slots in this next level, I think. Our big old friend from King Boo. I think you'll be teaching King Boo a lesson as well later on this week.
Yeah, if he's gonna be like really mean today, I'll catch him later.
Yeah, you need to give him some revenge for me if that happens. Oh, yeah. Referring to the Luigi's. Again? Wow. Ah! Stop. Okay. But yeah, I'm referring to the Luigi's Mansion run, which is on...
It's tomorrow, actually.
Oh,
like,
it's tomorrow.
Well, technically it's gonna be
Well,
Wednesday because it's gonna be a little... It's gonna be starting around this time, this
so
run.
it's like 24 hours from now.
Yeah.
Cool. This M is only here in this episodes, so can't forget it or you lose a lot of time. But yeah. In actuality, this King Boo is different from the one in Luigi's Mansion. He's not even called King Boo in the Japanese version. I think he's called like Boss Boo or something. Something generic like that. Okay. So this this fight is very luck based. I got a question mark in the center when King Boo popped up, and that meant that I was getting fruits guaranteed, which is what I want. But now that I've gotten fruits, it means that I can't get fruits now. Like, this will never be fruit, this next roll. So even though there was a question mark in the middle, see, it will give me bubbles now instead of fruits. Bubbles are annoying because they really get in the way. Okay, so there's a question mark in the center again, which means I'm getting fruit. And that's just how this works. Like, someone actually dug through the game code and figured out exactly how this fight works, which is really cool. We know everything about this fight now. But yeah, the thing that shows in the middle basically determines the odds of what you're gonna get, and it just so happens that if you can get fruits and there's a question mark in the middle, you will always get fruits. This is why the bubbles are annoying, because I wasn't able to ground pound the panels. Okay, so I didn't get fruit that time. I got unlucky, and then I can just immediately walk under King Boo and get rid of the roll. But yeah, if you're not in a position where you can get fruit, you have to let him actually materialize whatever he's going to give you, which is why I had to get those bubbles. Actually, I had to be a little careful there. If you spray King Boo when his mouth is on fire, it'll actually just go out. Game developers did think of that. Yeah, there we go. One extra cycle, that's average. Average is one extra cycle. You have a 30% chance to get no extra cycles. And you have a 30% chance to get like more than one extra cycle.
Yeah, even though we know the exact odds now, what it is to get how many extra cycles, unfortunately, it can't be manipulated.
Yeah, the RNG is very advanced in the game, unfortunately. So this level is different in the American and European versions of the game. They made this level a lot easier. So in this version, it's really unforgiving, and you have to clean like pretty much all of the goop. Excuse me? How did I just run out of water? Wow. That's strange. I didn't do anything weird. Just ran out of water way earlier than I normally do. Alright, whatever. So yeah, I have to be really thorough here, whereas in the American and European versions, you can just leave a bunch of goop and it will still count.
Yeah, but in the PAL version, it is like you need to clean about 95%, I believe, and in the Japanese version, it's 99.
Yeah, that's just numbers that we use in order to like kind of describe the difference.
Yeah.
They're not real numbers. Like, no one knows exactly how much goop you need to clean,
But that gives an idea on...
Oh, that was really bad.
It doesn't help either that some parts of the goop are actually invisible.
Yeah, like, the goops... Ordinarily, the goop is not invisible, but if you clean parts of the goop, then small parts can stay, and they're, like, so small that they don't show up, but they're still there. And if you have, like, a lot of those, like, invisible bits of goop, then it can actually stop you from completing the level. Which is why you need to be really thorough. Like, you need to be so careful. Should get this. Whoops. time once again to get a blue coin. Ledge grabs in this game are really weird. Like, some ledges are easier to grab than others. I think it just has to do with, like, the way that they look compared to their actual, like, collision. But for some ledges, it feels like you have to be a lot higher in order to grab them, which is pretty annoying to deal with. But yeah. I just need to do Nokia Bay, and then we'll be heading into the second part of the run, which is where we get to do all the nice 120 Shine exclusive levels. Nokia Bay is a cool level, though. It's got a lot of tight movement. This level's got a lot of verticality, which I mentioned before, which makes it, like, really nice for platforming. Oh. If you hit, like, a corner on a wall, then you just can't wall kick off of it. You'll just fall down. And, of course, I get hit by the goop. Yeah, we do have to fight this guy, because the goal here is not to get inside of the cannon, but it's just to defeat him. Because then a cutscene will play.
You can get in though. It's not the usual, but it's just funny.
Yeah.
In there.
Just cuddle up to the mole.
When you're in there, you can actually see that it doesn't have any legs either.
Monty Mole is flying off again. Blasting off again. Next Shine is a lot more of the same, but slightly different, and it's got two of the most stupid blue coins in the game. Another runner of this game, his name is Stelzig. He got all of the blue coins in this game without using a guide, which is insane, except for one of the blue coins in this level, because it's just so stupid. Ah, heck.
How do you just miss one of the two though?
Well, because this game is stupid. Here, I will illustrate. So this coin... Okay, I actually got it really quickly there, but that coin has a really dumb hitbox, and a lot of the time you'll just be spraying it and nothing will happen. Like, it's one of the stupidest things. So what happened to Stelzig was that he, or the way that he tells it is that he sprayed that urn and nothing happened, so he just figured there wasn't a coin in that one. And he moved on. But little did he know, he had in fact been bamboozled by Super Mario Sunshine for the Nintendo GameCube. Alright, so these next two levels feature the underwater mechanic with Flood, where you kind of get a special control scheme where you can hover underwater, which is not normally possible. Yeah, it allows you to move around pretty quickly. But yeah, it's also really difficult to control compared to... Well, you don't use it very much throughout the run, so it's like a lot harder to get used to these controls, I guess. Why did I do that? That was not... Why did I press Y? That was silly. Brain fart. Oh well, at least it was underwater, so you can't smell it.
It is nice though of the game developers who actually put in a practice level for the next level coming up, because otherwise that would be terrible.
The next up, you get to fight a boss using those mechanics. It's still a really annoying boss fight, though, casually. Like, collecting the red coins is like, okay, I did it, and then they throw this boss at you, and just despair kicks in. You're just like, why? Why did the developers do this? So right here, I'm going to collect the blue coin, and in order to do that, I'm going to go out of bounds here. I'm going to get in the water sideways. So I just got into the water from the side, and that puts the water level at the height that I entered the water in. So that allows us to get this coin very easily. And then there's some weird stuff going on with the like ground here. So it allows you to, if I can do it. Apparently I can't. There we go. It allows you to go really fast, so you can get a really high jump. And you can just wall kick into the load zone for the boss fight like that. Done optimally, that is faster than just swimming down to the blue coin normally. But yeah, it's also hard. This guy messed it up a little bit. It wasn't very fast. But yeah, now we get to do the Eel Fight. Eel Fight is quite difficult in a speedrun. It's usually, like, for new players, it's like the last thing that they get decent at. I don't know if you had that experience.
Yeah,
Shadow.
definitely. Like, for me to actually understand this boss, like, not at all, but first of all, because it's like at the end of the run and you're like, I'll learn that later, like, let me just get good at the first part of the game first. But also just understanding the mechanics, how you can actually do this fast, it's really tricky at first if you're not really looking up a guide and just trying to figure it out by just watching other runners.
I messed up a little bit. Nothing too bad, though. Oh, what? No! What? Ugh. That was unfortunate. I messed up twice in a row. Okay, so this is the bad thing. If you get eaten, he will go down. So now this becomes really sketchy. I'm just gonna...
Oh, wow.
Huh. That was interesting. So okay, what just happened is I got the cutscene skip, which normally I always go for, but since I was really low on health, I was not trying to go for it, but I either got really lucky with air damage there.
I think it was air damage, it looked like.
Yeah. So, on the Japanese version, okay, I should back up a little bit.
Yeah.
The way that cutscene skip works is you need to have invincibility when you clean the last tooth, and then you get the cutscene skip. So, on the Japanese version of the game, taking air damage barely gives you any invincibility. It's like a few frames. So it's really hard to, like, get the cutscene skip from air damage in the Japanese version. And I just got that on accident, which that's actually never happened to me before, I think. I don't think I've ever gotten it with air damage in Japanese, so that's actually pretty amazing. But yeah, normally you would try to just get hit by the tooth, which is what I tried to do, and then I ended up getting eaten because I was too low. Okay, thank God I didn't bonk.
And remember to hit the flagpole this time.
Yeah, I was practicing this level. Well, I remembered, but it just didn't register. I was doing the practice run, and I didn't finish the race, so I had to restart the level. Which is quite a big time loss, as you can imagine. This level takes like over a minute, even if you're not collecting any blue coins. Like, even just like leaving a level and going back in already loses 30 seconds. And then you still have to play the level itself. So yeah, that wasn't very nice. This time we're good. Piantissimo takes like 30-something seconds to finish here. And you can do it in like 14, 13 if you're really fast. I was slow, so I only got a 15-second time, but yeah. So you've got quite some time to go up and collect those blues. And he's still standing around for a while, but it's still the best place to get those coins. Alright, Noki 6. In any percent, this shine is the destroyer of runs. Because it's right at the very end. And it's also one of the hardest secrets. It's long and it's easy to die on. Nice. Didn't get the ledge. It's really silly. Okay, fine. I get it. You don't like me. Pyro kick. Oh no, I missed. Because that was a little too slow. Ah, no biggie. I'm actually more sad about the entrance. That was really silly that I fell down. That's not supposed to happen. Alright, now we can defeat the final Shadow Mario, and that will unlock Corona Mountain.
And then the real fun of 120 shine stars.
Yeah, now we gotta get into the second half of the run. Where all the none any percent stuff is hiding. Oh. Heck. If you use that glitch I used earlier and collect this shine from below, it actually, it soft locks the shine, like it'll just stay there and you won't be able to collect it. And the reason for that is that the game doesn't expect you to collect shines above water. Like, it expects you to always be above ground. So, like, he'll touch the shine and then Mario will fall down, but instead of hitting the ground and starting the, like, shine get animation, you just hit the water and then nothing happens and you can play again, but the shine will become untouchable. Alright, so we have to collect blue coins inside of Corona Mountain, and since the blue coins need to be turned in somewhere else, we can't just collect them at the end of the run, so that's why we have to collect them now. So like this platforming section you have to do twice. You have to do it at the end of the run as well. Fire kicks go out. So normally you would just go full speed here, but we really need the boat. We don't want to crash it because we need it to get a bunch of blue coins. So we're gonna take it slow. You can actually go under the blue coins because the boat's kind of like bobbing up and down in the water. It's actually really annoying. This bit is kind of risky. Tight squeeze. Oh, okay. This is fine. And now we don't need the boat anymore. Alright, so for these coins, I want to jump into them and then hover after collecting them, because whenever this blue text box pops up, you can't hover anymore. Like, if you're already hovering while it pops up, it will stop your hover. But you can actually stop that from happening if you have a memory card inserted. So I'm gonna insert my memory card right now for this final coin. Oh, I do need a spin jump. So then I'm gonna hover into it. Don't save. And then I'm gonna dive onto this and exit level. And that is faster than dying, which is the way that that level used to be done. So after the final coin, you would just die, and then you would exit level afterwards. But yeah, that was discovered by Wilco, and it's a very strange thing, like just the inconsistent behavior with the hovers when it comes to the save boxes. I'm doing really well on bonking here. Oh, that was a pretty bad time. 15:02. You can get like a 21 there. The bonks are too strong. Alright, so now that we've completed Corona, there are no more cutscenes whenever we enter the plaza. Like, you'll always immediately gain control of Mario. So that's the reason why we route this the way we do. After you unlock Corona, there are no more event cutscenes. So that's why you do like a route very similar to the any % route for the first half. Because you want to unlock Corona Mountain as fast as possible. And oh boy, these durians are being annoying. They kind of bounce up whenever they like hit a surface. Or when they hit like a vertical surface, I guess I should say. Okay. It's fine. Just put them right here. Ooh, this is actually annoying. Wow, okay. Whatever, I'm just gonna try it and hope that it works. The wall was getting in my way, so I couldn't set up a good camera angle. So you want to be careful, because you need to talk to these ladies before putting the fruits in their baskets, otherwise it doesn't count, which is quite annoying. So there's quite a chance that some of these have gone in the basket. Okay, they haven't. They're actually right in front, which is perfect. Oh, what? Ooh, almost went down the slope. Okay, we're good. That ended up being okay, but I wasted a bunch of time trying to set up the angle, so it still wasn't that great.
The fruits can get really tricky with these fruit ladies, like those. Sometimes the angle just doesn't really work out and those durians just fly all over the place on the other side or even land in the water eventually, so...
Yeah. The pineapples have a way of making it into the water. Like, sometimes it takes a really long time. Like, they'll just be rolling down the stairs or whatever. So you'll, like, throw the pineapples, and then you'll be busy kicking the durians, and then all of a sudden you'll just hear, like, the popping sound of a fruit, like, respawning. I need to get this. And then you're like, what the heck? Like one of those pineapples just falls in the water like 15 seconds after you threw it. Alright. So, coming up, I'm going to be collecting red coins, but I'm also going to be doing our first 100 coin shine at the same time. So, unlike in Super Mario 64, if you get a 100 coin shine in this game, it doesn't actually allow you to continue playing the level. It kicks you out of the level. So, we want to get the 100 coins, like, on its own. We don't want to spawn in that shine while we're also doing the red coins. So, since the plaza is kind of special, in the fact that it allows you to keep your coins after you collect the shine in the plaza. And since this airstrip technically belongs to Plaza, that counts for this as well. So we're gonna collect 99 coins, get the shine, and then we'll be put back in the plaza with 99 coins. And then we just need to collect 1 coin, and that will get us the 100 coin shine. The 99.
That trick was also utilized a little bit earlier because to get to the airstrip you actually need to have 10 coins to pay to the boat guy. So right after you left Corona you went into the sewers to actually grab those 10 coins. But since you grabbed a few shines after that, you still had those coins, so you were still able to pay for it.
Yep, very useful trick. It's not really a trick, it's just how the game works. Blammo.
Also finally seeing some use of the turbo nozzle.
Yeah. Turbo nozzle is good on water. Alright. So now we're gonna be collecting almost all of the remaining shines in the plaza. There's a few of them that we're gonna get later because it's faster. The thing about the plaza shines is that they're useful warps. Like, some of them are located very close to other levels. But after you collect one, you respawn, like, at the original spawn position of the plaza, which is near Bianco Hills. So it can give you some, it can save you some time by basically using the fact that it puts you there in order to move around the plaza faster. So we save a few shines because of that for later. Alright, and after this we're going to be done spending coins. Because here's that guy that throws you if you give him a coin. And he throws you right to a shine. How convenient.
Well, almost always. Sometimes you just can talk to him in a really weird angle and he just barely misses the window.
If you talk to him in a weird position and then if you mash A especially, there's a chance that he will miss and you'll just fly past the tower and into the water. It's actually quite funny. So that green pipe there takes you to another shine, but we're going to be doing that later because of the aforementioned warping. That one's like really quick. But yeah, that's another thing. You need the turbo nozzle to break down those like swinging doors, which you don't need to break down those doors. You can clip through the wall there as well, but yeah, it's not very fast. Goldbird? There's two of these in the game. That was actually really nice. He didn't have like any chance to fly away. It can be quite annoying if he like takes off, because then you have to try and hit him in the air. There's another blue coin here behind one of those. But yeah, this is another thing. You after you enter Corona Mountain, all the nozzles in the plaza will just be unlocked. Normally you have to chase down Shadow Mario in order to unlock them, but the game just kind of assumes that you've already unlocked them if you've been to Corona Mountain, so it just unlocks them for you. Which is like part of the reason why there's no event cutscenes. Because those nozzle unlocks are some of the event cutscenes. Like they'll show Shadow Mario having the nozzle. They'll be like, oh, go unlock this nozzle. But yeah, it only unlocks them in the plaza. Like, the levels themselves have their own nozzle unlocks. From certain episodes onwards, then the certain nozzles will just be unlockable. Now for rocket nozzle shenanigans. And here we'll see our first instance of a rocket storage. Oh, I messed up. Oh, really? Okay, there we go. What? It was low. Oh my lord. Okay. I'll try and show it off on the shine after the next one then. That was really bad. But yeah, basically, if you cancel a rocket by kind of overriding it with any other animation, you can then still activate that rocket by sidestepping off of a ledge. And doing that will actually give you more height than a normal rocket does. And it also allows you to use multiple rockets at the same time, so you can get insane amounts of height. And it's really cool, and it's used in a few spots in this category. But yeah, I'll be using it on the upcoming shine in order to collect it as fast as possible, hopefully. If I don't mess up again. Oh. Dang it. That's annoying. No! It can be kind of hard to anticipate when you're gonna land up here. I was moving kind of fast, so I tried to anticipate it, because if I waited for Mario's shadow to appear, I probably would have reacted too slowly. Okay. So if you rocket buffer from here, I'm gonna do it. I don't care. Okay, if you rocket buffer from there, you can jump into the shine immediately. Whereas a normal rocket would be too low for that. So that's one of the benefits of a rocket buffer. Alright, with that, we're finally done in the plaza.
For now. We'll need to do a few minor things, but...
It's basically done. So now we're gonna go to Gelato Beach, where we basically haven't done anything yet. Now I gotta complete this whole level. So first things first, we're gonna need to unlock the nozzles, because they allow us to, specifically the well, actually both of them. Both the rocket and the turbo nozzle allow us to save time, so we want to start off with shines which allow us to unlock those. So right here we're going to be getting the rocket nozzle, and then we need to spray probably the two most annoying bluebirds in the game.
Yeah.
These guys can lose you a lot of time. Can I get up here? So they should be perched on top of these ropes here. Well, at least one of them is. Okay. Oh, the other one just flew away. That sucks. Same thing happened earlier. Okay, there we go. So yeah, now for the unfortunate bit. Because that bird flew away, I need to wait for him.
Also really nice time on the Pianta Snow Race.
What is it? 2222. That is pretty nice. Yo, he's here. Okay. We got pretty lucky. Oh, I already talked to him. Hello. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that was a pretty nice time. All twos. 4 of a kind. Alright, so I like to do episode 2 now, because there's a blue coin in this level if you were to do episode 2, like, towards the end, then there would be no way to back up this blue coin if you forget it. And it's like one of those coins that's easy to forget, so just because of that, I moved this earlier so that if I forget that coin, or if I accidentally jump into the shine, because you get that coin, like, you're supposed to collect it during the shine get animation. Like, you spawn the coin and then you collect the shine real quick. Oh, hello. It's at a weird angle. Doing these in the reverse order again. I switched to doing them in a different order, but I keep forgetting. And I also fell down. That's not very nice. Nope, no, I'm still in the tree. The game lied to me. This mirror is really annoying. It can be hard to get these guys off of the mirror. Gotta be like directly opposite to where they are or it won't work. It's only on that mirror for some reason. The first and the third one are really forgiving. It's quite strange. But yeah, because of Gelato Beach Skip, you can basically do all of the other shines in... Oh my lord, what are these guys doing? You can do the other shines in whatever order you want, because completing the 8th shine with Gelato Beach Skip just gives you access to all the episodes. And it allows us to use the rocket nozzle in a level that we normally wouldn't be able to. And it saves like half a minute if you execute it properly. We'll be getting to that soonish. Right, so where that shine is, right underneath is another blue coin. So I want to spray that. So yeah, the reason it's really bad if you do the shines kind of in a logical order, which is just like from the high episode numbers to the low episode numbers. Episode 2 is then the last episode where you can get that coin, because in episode 1 that coin isn't there. So if you forget it in episode 2, it means you lose a minute, because you have to then go into another episode in order to get it. Which you've an episode which you've presumably already completed. Okay, I need to see what fruit Yoshi wants. Okay, coconut. That's actually the best for this situation.
Probably be the only level where the coconut is gonna be good RNG on which fruit to give him.
No, it's also the best on Bianco hundreds.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
Forgot about that
generally in most levels, coconut is a subpar fruit to get from Yoshi. Yeah, Yoshi RNG is generally not a very big deal, but oh wait, fuck. Okay. It looks like the coin didn't go anywhere weird. That coin can actually go inside of the wall and you just won't be able to collect it. The blue coin that's in the tree right now here. Yeah, it usually goes like under this leaf, which is also annoying, but at least you can get it. Oops. Wrong nozzle.
So one of the hidden shines that isn't actually in one of the secret levels.
Yeah, that hidden is there in every episode, I think. Just need to go there and spray that random wall. This game has some really, I wouldn't say poorly hidden. They're very well hidden, but they're not hidden in very fair spots.
Yeah, as a casual player, then some of these things are just in my opinion, impossible to find. But apparently, people have found them.
Yeah, like that one, for instance, I also found it as a kid, but it's still really dumb. Like, I still recognize how stupid that is, despite the fact that I found it. Alright, so Turbo Nozzle here is a huge time saver because you've got to collect all this stuff in the ocean. And you can actually use it underwater as well. Am I going? Oh, here it is. I couldn't see it. Woes of playing on a CRT. Okay, I actually got good luck on these moves.
Like most of these red coins are just in the same set locations, but 2 of these red coins are actually swimming along with the red fish, and they can even go through the walls. So if you
they can just go inside of the reef. It's really bad. Just like those blue coin fish that I collected, they can go inside of the sand. It's if they get like really close to the shore, and it's just so silly. It's really annoying in a speed run. But that was okay. Definitely not bad. Alright, so now is Rocket Bird, and this is the shine I was talking about, where the rocket nozzle can save a lot of time. This is also really hard, and it uses rocket storage. So, let's see if we can do it. I had some trouble with this earlier today. Go in here, and then it's Sandbird time. Okay. I think we're good. Yes. So normally you would have to wait super long for the Sandbird to get all the way up here. But now we can just do rocket shenanigans, and well, look at the bird. It's still all the way down there. And you're supposed to wait for it to get up all the way to this tower.
Yeah, I still use that thread, and it's really slow, but
yeah, you gotta wait around a while. This is a very hard strat, Rocket Bird. I'm glad that I pulled it off. Actually didn't mess it up. If some of you remember, I don't remember which edition of BSG that was, but in one of the monthlies, I think I died like 5 times or something on that, and it was not a pretty sight. It was the first time when I ran 120 shines at a marathon. Yeah, I didn't expect you to have forgotten. It was quite memorable for me as well. It was my moment of biggest shame. Right. This is fairly good luck. Collecting these blue coins during this fight is actually very challenging.
yeah, you really don't have a lot of room for mistakes to actually get these blue coins.
Yeah, you can make like one small error if you get lucky. luck here. But yeah, now I still need to make it back for the third hit in time. I actually need to listen to the music here. Alright, good. That's actually bad luck. Got all the way. Gotta hit his neck. Alright. Don't know if I'm on top of the shine. I might be. Yes. Oh, that was actually really clean. Yo, I didn't realize with those numbers there were nice. I had 64 shines and 128 blows. Powers of 2. But now it's ruined.
We were there for a while. Hopefully some people saw it and enjoyed it.
I know I did. Getting a thumbs up from the hosting station. Alright. 3 more shines, 100 coins, and then episode 1 and episode 1 hidden. This was actually a pretty good Gelato Beach. I'm not gonna complain about that. I've had much worse in my runs, in my attempts, that's for sure. Provided that this hundreds does not go completely horribly. Which I don't expect it to. This doesn't really give me any issues. But you never know. It is a marathon run after all. It's really easy to just kind of fall through these leaves, so you want to just do jumps.
First time I saw though in which level the 100 coins were actually collected, I was kind of surprised that there were actually that many coins in this level.
Yeah, it actually used to be done in episode 2. Because back then people didn't get the coins in the water in episode 6. So, and they're not here in this episode, but they are in episode 2, I think. Something like that, I think. I don't even remember 100% what the reason was. But yeah, then people realized, like, oh, we can just get those in episode 6 and also use the turbo nozzle, which is a lot faster. I have no clue how people make that jump. I know it's possible. Whatever. Oh, that's unfortunate. Thought I nailed that. That was close. But yeah, the reason why, like, we moved away from doing it in episode 2 is because of the frickin' cutscene there. So at the start, you have, like, the text and then the cutscene. That's really slow. Yeah, that was the meta for a while. Alright, another rocket buffer here. This one's not necessarily fast, but it's just convenient, because otherwise you have to mess around with the ropes. And ropes are really annoying, especially because of like depth perception kind of being hard when you're in the air and you can't see Mario's shadow. Those ropes are so far off the ground. Alright. So, as I expected, didn't really give me trouble.
Yeah, the route is pretty precise with how many coins you can actually miss. Like, there's actually exactly 100 we're at right now. Like,
yeah. If you miss a coin, there's one easy backup you can get, but anything more than that, you have to go pretty far out of your way to get. If you miss some of those coins in the air after the rope swing, you can actually use rocket buffers to just fly up and get them, which is a pretty neat backup that not a lot of people know about, but it's still not necessarily very fast.
But still, otherwise you have to find some coins other place. And
yeah, you need to go up into the hills. There's a bunch of coins there, but it's really far away. It's definitely not a situation you want to be in. Because there's no cataquacks on the beach during the boss fight, so you can't just hit a cataquack and get a coin. Nice. What the? Okay. Don't know why that didn't work. Where's this guy? Oh, he's here. The red cataquack gives you a blue coin.
Unless he's in a tree, then the blue one gives a blue coin.
Yeah. Like later on, in the later episodes, all the cataquacks actually turn red for some reason. It's kind of weird, I don't know why.
Probably stayed in the sun too long.
Sunburned cataquacks. Yeah, maybe. God knows what they're up to. Maybe they're just very angry.
About what though?
I don't know. They're angry that their boy Wiggler got smashed.
Is it already in episode 4 that?
I don't know when they turn red actually. But yeah. It's whatevs. I mean, the Plungellos are working together with Wiggler, so maybe the cataquacks are also, I don't know.
We're just all against Mario.
Yeah. My lord. Can we spray that June bud? Alright. I should have did the wrong movement here, but whatever. This is not the most exciting red coin, to be fair. Yeah, you can't hover if you, like, touch the side of the sand blocks, which is really annoying.
The sun blocks slowly disappearing is definitely not the biggest problem of them.
No, as long as you're, like, fast, then it doesn't really have a chance of messing you up. Alright, cool.
That's one level completely done.
Yeah, that wraps up Gelato. First full level completion. 2 hours and 9 minutes into the run. Took a while, but we got there. Alright, so here's one of those plaza shines that we left. Because it's right here, and it provides us with a convenient warp in order to get back to Bianco, which is the next level that we'll be finishing up. Oh, this angle is really bad. Whatever.
Nice Mario sound though.
Yeah, Mario just... I don't know, it's just a weird noise. I guess it's just kind of to indicate that something is happening. It's like, oh, he's helpless. It's his arms. His arms are making the noise. Official head cannon.
But I think in the Bell version he just screams though.
No. He like gives off a scream when he goes into that state, like into the helpless state. He goes like, "Wah!" But then after that, he stays quiet. Alright, so finally, we are going to complete what's supposed to be like the first shine you do in the game after the airstrip. Took us a while. We're not very good at this game.
Only took us a little bit over 2 hours.
Yeah. I am a pleb, obviously. Oh, that didn't work. That's unfortunate. But yeah, you do the same thing here as you did with the one in the plaza. You collect the blue coin and then this will warp you back near the shine, which is convenient. A blammo. Right, so Bianco Hills is actually unique in that you can access the secrets in the episodes after you can first get to them. In all of the other levels, the secrets get closed off again, but here they stay open. So for all of the remaining shines, we can just go into episode 8. Yeah, we need to do episode 8 itself first, because that's where we... Oh, heck. That's where we unlock the rocket nozzle, which we are going to need. Oh, why did I do that? That was not worth it. It's okay. Aw, no. Don't do that. Ropes, sometimes they just want to grab you, and other times you can't get on them. They're so inconsistent. We might see a little bit of that, because this level has a lot of ropes in it. That was bad. Okay. That worked. I'm not a big fan of this level. Rope mechanics are... Oh, come on. That's unfortunate. The ropes are just annoying to deal with. Okay. Could have been a lot worse. Oh. That was low. Alright, it's fine. So that's a thing, you can also do, like, multiple rockets. Jump on him! Ugh. These guys don't make any sense. Like, it's ridiculously hard to jump on them for some reason. Pokies are so dumb. Actually, if you're doing 100 coins in Pianta Village without collecting any blues, then you're dependent on those Pokies for like the fastest possible way to get 100 coins. And they're weird in that they can either give you 1 coin or 3 coins. And I swear to God, nobody knows what determines if you get 1 or 3 coins. It seems almost random, but we know it's not. But just no one knows exactly what determines it, and it's so weird. Like, they're so stupid. Wait, I don't even need to be up here. What am I doing? Okay, whatever. I got banana, which is good luck for 100 coins, so I'm doing 100 coins now. Which is where, like, the fact that you can do any of the 3 remaining shines in this episode is really useful, because it allows you to basically pick your fruit. Like, if you get a bad fruit, which none of the fruits are really necessarily very slow in this level, but some of them are riskier than others. The papaya and the pineapple are both over here near the trees, and there's these enemies in the trees that can hit you very easily. And there's like no fast way to get rid of them without using Yoshi, and well, you need the fruit to unlock Yoshi, so yeah, can't really work. Banana is actually the slowest ordinarily, but recently a neat little trick was found here that allows you to move a bit faster. Which is this. Oh, I actually messed up because I went off of the ledge. But yeah, normally you can't do dives while you're carrying a fruit, but if you get into a butt slide, which happens on any steep slope, you can then dive out of the butt slide, even while holding a fruit. There's some really weird, like, things with the fruits. If you're carrying a fruit, you can also ground pound on a grate, and then Mario will start climbing on the grate while holding a fruit. Like, he won't even be holding onto the grate, but you're still climbing. It looks really weird. It's actually something that I discovered. Maybe someone else has discovered it at some point as well, but no one I know knew about it. These are the worst thing in this game, I swear to goodness. They're potentially worse than ropes and bluebirds. Bluebirds are probably worse, though, because at least bees aren't like RNG, but they're still really obnoxious. Look at this. Look at how many times I'm getting hit by these bees. There's just no defense against bees. They're OP. These ones are usually nicer. I don't need that extra coin. Those guys don't give a blue coin, so you don't have to get all of them. Can we... That was stupid. The spray didn't hit him. I need that platform, otherwise I can't get up here. Have to, like, jump on the water wheel or something. Which is a little bit slow. This is the longest shine in the game, and it's just filled with so much annoying, like, stuff. Just enemies that you have to deal with. There's, like, this section where it's pretty easy to die. If you fall down here, you're DED dead. There's bees, there's a butterfly here.
Oh, that butterfly, that's so annoying.
Where's he at? Wait. Am I blind? Oh, there he is. He's usually, like, next to the building. This link pair is actually pretty hard. Like, if you spend a little bit too much time on this one, like, here, it already starts disappearing. It's actually really tight. It's a hard one to get casually. And one of the only ones that you can, like, miss in a speedrun. Pretty much. There's, like, two of them that are, like, not stupid to miss as a speedrunner. Bluebird is here. Nice. That guy can be really annoying as well.
Yeah, sometimes you already just get too close to that bluebird when you're trying to get up there and he just flies away really early. And then you just have to...
Oh man.
That's really annoying. But yeah, once the bluebird starts flying around, it's just...
Yeah, you can go like super far away.
Yeah, and then you can't
get him.
even reach him. That's...
It's so dumb. I was half expecting him to jump into me right before my rocket. Luckily he didn't. And bingo. Alright. 156. That is the correct blue coin count. So we're doing good.
I still don't... Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
I still don't run this category too often yet, so I'm really not... I really have to use my nose to still keep track about how many blue coins I should have at certain spots.
Yeah, I don't know all of the blue coin counts off the top of my head, but I know a few of them. I happen to know this one. Alright, so we're gonna do one more fruit basket here. And then we'll be heading into Noki. Sometimes Mario just... Like, look at that! I was so close to that fruit, and he just decides, nope, I'm gonna dive. Mario, you're a big darn idiot. Alright. Look into the sun. That's very topical, since the eclipse was a thing in the US today. All of Twitter was just full of people saying, don't look into the sun! And then there were actually some memes about Sunshine and SM64, because in both games you have to look into the sun to access certain levels. It was pretty funny.
Wait, there's one in Mario 64.
Yeah, well, it's not the real sun, but it's... Are you kidding me? No. This is really bad. I'm gonna miss the first cycle now. Wow, I can't believe that. I missed the coin, dude. I'm pretty sure this is, like, impossible now to get the first cycle. That wasted way too much time. So yeah, that coin fish, he's gonna, like, go apart and come back together. And he's supposed to, like, come back together right when I get down there. And then I can immediately get all the red coins, but yeah, I'm way late. I'm not gonna be able to get them. Look how high up I still am.
Maybe.
Nah, this isn't gonna work for sure. It's too hard. Like,
Yeah.
look at that.
That's
You want to get them right when they converge, because then that's when it's easy. Alright, I'm gonna stick close to this coin. Oh, snap! No! No, this is bad. This is really bad. Please don't 3-cycle this. Anything but that. Okay, thank goodness. That already lost like 40 seconds. That was not nice. That feels bad. I just zoomed right past that blue coin. Later! But yeah. In SM64, after you get 10 stars, there's like this really bright light in the lobby.
the wing cap one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unlocks the wing cap. And since like the whole lobby is painted to look like the sky, then that light is like the sun.
Oh, now that makes sense. I never looked at it like that.
Still doesn't make sense that it warps you, but you know, it's a thing.
And that there's suddenly light appearing after 10 stars.
Yeah. It's magic. Alright. Time for more coin collection. It's probably the second longest 100 coin.
Yeah, probably.
This one's really neat though. Yeah, there's a lot of blue coins you want to collect here. And a lot of them are like hidden in stupid places like... Oh, okay. Sure. Don't work. There we go.
Like you said, stupid places.
Yeah. There's actually like a boxing glove in there that will punch you out if you go in too far, so that's why you have to be really careful there. No. That's annoying. This is kind of annoying to back up, actually. Yeah. Like I said. Okay, I'm charging it too early. This is a really annoying backup. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on! I'm so bad at this. Thank you. Oh, no, wait. I need to... Oh, no, this is good. Oh, right. I forgot. Spin jump. That lost a lot of time, unfortunately. What? What? No! Don't do this to me! Now I have to do it again! Oh, no! Not enough height. Come on. Please. Why was it a low rocket buffer? Why would you do this? No, dude. I'm screwing this up so bad. Come on. Okay, thank you. God, that only lost like a minute. Feeling patronized right now. Oh, come on.
Indy started it.
He's my brother, so it's alright. Dang, dude, I'm getting 2 okay hands. I would like to have you know that this is not okay in the slightest. No. Okay, wow, I'm missing a lot of coins. Ah. Depth perception is impossible. Come on. Okay, fine. Do it now. That's actually good. These next few coins are kind of annoying. Hope I don't run into any trouble. Like that. Okay. Okay, good. Didn't make the cycle that I want to get, but it's like close enough. Yeah, you want to like get there before the walls start closing up. It's actually really hard. You need to go super duper fast, and it's something that I've never really practiced, so I tend to do that with this category because I tend not to like focus on this category a lot. I tend to just like see people do stuff and then I'm like, oh, I can try that. And then I'll just do it in runs. Doesn't always have the best results though, as you can imagine. Practice is quite important in a game like this. Definitely not easy. Almost done with Nokia Bay. This is a pretty cool red coin. Yeah, Nokia was definitely not nice to me. Like, after how good Gelato was, Bianco was like okay, but Nokia kicked my butt. And that really touches on like the thing that makes this category so hard is that you're playing the game for over 3 hours and it's just extremely hard to play well throughout that entire amount of time because this game is very technical in terms of the movement. a lot of hard stuff. So, like, not messing anything up for over 3 hours is, like, impossible. That was a good time, actually. .104. Dang, I'm actually kind of proud of that. I don't know if that's the best I've ever done. It may be. Pretty nice. Alright, the last shine in Noki is just a gold bird. It's there in every episode, I think. But it's actually worth it to scroll to episode 2 here because there's platforms in the water there. Sorry for touching the mic there. Had to touch my nose. It was itchy. Yeah, these platforms actually make it faster getting over here. Because the gold bird, you may have spotted him earlier. He's up here. At the top of this spring. Go. Oh, I messed that up. Dang. Don't usually approach the pipe from that direction. Alright. It's fine. This red coin, it used to be, like, really unforgiving. Because the way that you're supposed to get to the shine at the end is that you have to ride one of those fluffs that's, like, flying in the air. And one of those goes towards the shine like every 20-something seconds. So if you miss the cycle, you lose like close to half a minute. But now that rocket buffering is a thing, we just use a rocket buffer to get to the shine, and it's like a lot faster, and it's not cycle dependent anymore, so it's like a really nice change. He's flying really far out. Okay. Get down there. Nice bonk. Where's that coin? Oh, there it is. Oh, no! I don't have the coin! What? How did I not get that? There we go. There we go. Okay, so these bees here, they can knock you off. Oh, la, 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 la. Point in case in point, whatever the expression is. I wasn't quite standing far enough away from the ledge to be fully safe there, but luckily I didn't die. So yeah, if you just YOLO the red coin and get unlucky, those guys will destroy your livelihood. And yeah, that's happened to me often enough that it makes me want to go safe on it in marathons. That was something. Alright, we're good though.
Just barely.
Okay, hand. Indeed. Good lord.
The pun. Indeed.
I am aware. I should have probably done the hidden first, but whatever. What is... Oh, I cannot see that fruit. It looks like pineapple. I'm pretty sure it's not banana, at least, so it means we can do hundreds. If it ends up being banana, then I may have to go back to my optometrist, because these glasses obviously aren't doing the trick if that's the case. Okay, yeah. Pineapple. Oh. Yeah, getting banana here is really bad because you can't throw bananas far at all. Whereas all the other fruits, you can just get them like right here with one throw, which is really nice. Get the blue coin. Thank you.
At least they weren't as bad as in Bianco.
Yeah, good lord, those bees were terrible. Those are the only bees that have really given me trouble so far in this run. Butterflies, luckily, can't attack.
Sometimes they can be a bit annoying though, like even though you're really close to it and you just
Yeah,
Yoshi just doesn't want to eat it.
they can be annoying to eat, but that's pretty much the extent of the trouble they can give you. Right here is another expertly hidden blue coin. And in this level, like a lot of the blue coins are only here either in daytime or nighttime. So that one in particular is only there during the night. So if you try to ground pound that spot during the day and you're just like, oh, well, there's nothing there, and then you'll never try it again. But if it's nighttime, then there will be something there. Yay. Good game design. Alright. I guess I'll just get the hidden now and then do Pianta 5 hidden last. So, if you remember when we sprayed the moon, this time we're gonna spray the sun. Looking straight into the sun again. Very ill-advised. Right there. It's another one of those things. It's just like, okay, sure. The hint is that there's like a shine on that platform.
Yeah. But still, it can take a while to figure out. Like it could, for the same money, it could just be where the shine is gonna spawn. And
For the same money. Dude,
the-
nice bit of Dunglish there.
I wanted to say something else, but then I was like, yeah, I couldn't save it.
It's okay. It's entertaining. But yeah. I definitely agree though. Those shines are dumb. I already have no clue what I was doing there. Yoshi Skip. So, back in the day when Yoshi Skip was like a lot harder, 120 shines, it posed a challenge for a lot of people. Because in the old route, you basically had to do Yoshi Skip twice in a row. And that killed a lot of runs back in the day. But yeah, nowadays, Yoshi Skip is like one of those things that no one ever dies on anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I touched a nerve there.
Let's not talk about it.
I'm sorry.
Recently it hasn't happened yet since I've switched my setups to the more consistent one, but before that with...
Were you doing back hop?
Yeah.
Yeah, back hop is bad.
Well, at first it was really consistent, but suddenly at a certain point in time it was like, yeah, it's not working anymore.
Yeah, that's what happens. That's what makes Yoshi Skip so annoying. It's just like, oh hey, I'm consistent at this, and then all of a sudden, nope, doesn't work anymore, and you just can't figure out why. And it's the worst thing ever. But yeah, with the modern setup, that generally doesn't happen anymore. And even if it does, it's still a lot easier to fix because it's just an easier setup. But yeah. Time to go back to Pinna. And this right here, pretty much everyone hates this level, with a few exceptions. It's actually my favorite level. I'm gonna see if I can do good here. This level didn't treat me very well in my practice run earlier today, but I think I can recover from that. Didn't mean to do that, but okay. All right, let's see. Okay, that's good. Yes, perfect so far. Nice. Yes! Perfect! Let's go! I am so happy that I actually pulled that off. That strat is really, really hard. Like, some of those shots are just... They look a lot harder than they actually are. Like, the hitboxes of the balloons are really weird. They're, like, not very accurate. They're, like, kind of more down than you'd expect. Like, the top of the balloons, if you hit it, it just goes straight through. So you either have to hit them dead center or kind of at the bottom. And it's so unintuitive, and just aiming the rockets is horrible. Because there's no, like, there's no crosshair or anything. You just have to kind of do it. Which is not the most intuitive thing in the world. Wow, a lot of points, but rip pineapple. Okay, Yoshi wants banana, that's good. If I can get it. Thank you. Please eat the enemy. Oh, wow. He ate that guy from a mile away.
Sometimes Yoshi's song is just really long and you can just grab things from miles away.
Yeah. Sometimes he's got no chill. Butterfly, got some tongue resistance.
This next blue coin I really hate, just because I've gotten stuck in a basket multiple times. It's...
You know you can just sidestep out, right?
Yeah, but then I messed up my strat and I actually jumped off Yoshi while still being stuck in there and...
Yeah, you can just sidestep out, even if you're just Mario.
Really?
Yeah.
That could have saved so many minutes in a run.
It actually happened to Wilco once, and he didn't know about it either. He was like really far ahead. So, like... But he basically just gave up because he didn't know about it either. And then, like, someone in chat was just yelling at him, sidestep out, sidestep out, sidestep out. And then after, like, a minute, he saw it, and then he tried it, and he was like, oh my god, this is a thing. It was the greatest thing ever. I actually didn't know about it either at that point. Like, I learned it during that stream, and it was amazing. It was so funny.
It's just so weird when it happens and you actually don't know what to do.
Yeah, I can definitely, like, understand. But yeah, once you know about that... I've actually died when trying to collect that coin once, believe it or not, because I sidestepped in the wrong direction. I accidentally turned my camera. So... I sidestepped like towards the cliff, and then you just zip down to the bottom, and you, like, I think you get stuck in water or something. But yeah, there's nothing you can do at that point. So you may as well be dead. You have to exit level. That was a low point for me. I can tell you that. That was so silly. It's like one of those things. One wrong input, and you accidentally lose. Like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, Sunshine definitely sometimes just likes to clip you out at moments you really don't want to.
Yeah, it happens. Alright, let's see if we can get this. The shine is hard. Ah, no, rip. Can't get the first cycle anymore, at least. Ah, still okay, I guess. I've done worse on this. But yeah, you can get there, like, when it rises up earlier, like one cycle earlier. It's really hard, though. Alright, that finishes off Pinna. Pretty damn decent second visit to Pinna, though, mostly because I got that perfect Pinna 8, which is pretty rare. Ah, really? Freaking guy. I hope I can find that coin later. It's near the tree, so I should be fine. Maybe able to collect it, like, right now. Yeah. Oh, don't fall in the hole. This guy's over here. It's really easy to get disoriented here, I find. There's just grass everywhere.
Just all looks the same.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Not what I wanted to do, but it works. This is actually an area that a lot of people who played the game as a kid know nothing about. Like, it's pretty common when I'm running this category for people to just be like, wait, what? I didn't know that was there. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's like really all the way out there, and it's also a little bit camouflaged as well because it's like on a green hill as well, so you don't easily see that pipe there either.
Yeah, you gotta definitely explore a fair amount to find it. I forget. Just go into Serena.
It should be, I think.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good. We'll find out later if we're not. Nah, I think it's fine. I really like the second half of Serena. It's like some of my favorite levels in the game.
Yeah.
Like this and the hundreds are both really fun in my opinion.
Yeah, especially the 100s. Like I also think it's like a really fun one. This one, it can be a little bit annoying sometimes, but it's still also pretty cool movement all around.
There's a new strat here where you don't need to use the banana, but I haven't learned it yet. So.
Like, come on, using the bananas to go through the wall there. It looks really cool. That blue coin is like the most annoying one. Most difficult to find in my opinion. Like
that one is really bad. Yeah, that like closet has such a weird hitbox. You have to hover on it for it to be consistent. Like just spraying it usually doesn't work very well. Like all the like super tight indoor movement, I think is really cool in the hotel, and you get like even more of that in 100 coins, which is why I really like that shine. But it also has some annoying stuff, like getting the coins out of the torches.
Oh yeah, that's gonna sometimes just be so random.
So bad, man. Like, probably see it right now.
Maybe you'll get lucky and just a few spam sprays will get them all out.
Come on. That ledge is giving me nothing but trouble today. Whoa. Okay, that definitely wasn't a very clean start, but... Sometimes they just... oh, I don't need that. Sometimes I just don't care. The ones in here in particular are bad in my experience. Okay, it could have been worse. Occasionally they just completely refuse to cooperate. Like, I've had to completely douse them before to get like the coin that I want. It's ridiculous.
Sometimes they don't even appear then, and you actually need to aim even more into that thing, and it's...
Yeah, it's the most unintuitive thing ever. There's like a whole bunch of fake Shadow Marios. We're in the Shadow Mario episode. They can be like really annoying if you're actually trying to get Shadow Mario here. Which is why it's really bad to let Shadow Mario escape to like the upper floors when you're doing the Shadow Mario fight. Luckily, it's not that hard to avoid, but when it does happen, oh boy, you're gonna be in for a ride.
Like, you kind of have the music to indicate where Shadow Mario is, but since everything is just so close together, like, it can be like almost any of them.
Yeah, like, you can also hear it when he's like above you, which is really disorienting. That boo can kind of go through the walls, and if you kill him at the wrong time, the blue coin will end up in the wall. That actually happened in one of the fairly recent world records. Ooh. Like, that loses a lot of time, because you have to go back into the level to get it. And average tray still managed a world record with that mistake at one point. It's kind of insane. Oh, I don't usually miss that. Rare mistakes. Wait, huh? How did I not have 100 there? What? Which coin did I miss? Huh. Well,
Might have been one downstairs in the water, in the corner. I wasn't sure if you grabbed that one, but
it's possible. Well, whatever. Luckily, I know backup coins. No biggie.
yeah, I don't really know the backup coins, so I usually just, during my route, I just grab the 2 coins behind the desk,
Ah, yeah.
just
Yeah,
in
that's a
case
good
something like that
safety.
happens.
Yeah.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, we got 10 euros from Cruel. At this point, I'm slowly seeing Indy fall asleep at the hosting station, so I figured I would wake him up real quick. And since we are collecting coins, let me throw a few more to my boy Dutchj. Good luck to Indy on the last stretch of his hosting shift. Forehead. Hashtag InraIndioP. Money goes to Buttfish as the capsule monster for Lufia 2.
It's pretty noble. Keeping our boy in drag pack away. I'm offended. Just been informed that this person intentionally miscapitalized my name. But luckily, my brother has my back. Thank goodness that he didn't. I'm trying to think real quick. I think I'm missing some blue coins. I've got no clue which ones. Actually, I may not be missing any. No, I think I'm good, actually. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So we can do this. Yes. No block breaking for us. Oh la 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 la. Dang. This hidden, oh my lord. This hidden always looks really cool if you do it really well. Unfortunately, I'm not doing that right now. Okay, at least that was not the worst. I can live with that. Alright, that wraps up Serena Beach. Now we just gotta finish up Rico Harbor, and then we can go and beat the final boss. $89 shines. Oh, whoops. Is that correct? I think my shine count is off.
Let me try to think as well. Seems like it.
Yeah.
There's 4 more in Rico.
Question is, what could I have possibly forgotten? Oh, heck. What did he say? Yeah, a coin, but not a shine. Yeah, I'm missing shines. No, I did pachinko.
Did you do Brock's game the second time?
Yeah, I did. Wait, let's check this. Yeah, I'm missing Plaza shines. Which ones, though? No, I have box 2. Yeah. That doesn't make sense. That really doesn't make sense. I'm confused. Yeah, no, I got that.
Yeah.
I definitely did. Well, I'll worry about it after I beat Rico. You don't do that in this. You just get it normally, and I did get that. Getting bad luck here. This is luck-based. You need a durian. Yoshi always wants a durian because purple platforms are necessary to beat this shine casually. Durian is the only fruit that turns in purple other than peppers, but there's no pepper in this thing. Nice. Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
I got that too. Like, I really can't think of anything that I could have missed. Which is why I'm confused. But it said I have 15 shines in the plaza, and there's 17, so... I'm definitely missing plaza shines. But there's no way I missed anything in the levels. Let's see, yeah, that's 90, and then we've still got hundreds and the 2 hiddens, which would put me at 93. And I need 95, so what the heck did I miss? I'm actually breaking my head over this. Yeah, I did that. Well, I'll have to check at some point. you already asked that. And I did both of the box games because I did the fruit baskets. Oh my god, again? I missed that coin in my practice run as well. God, that's really annoying.
Yeah, you got that as well.
I can't imagine that it's not something in Airstrip, though. That's the thing. Or in Plaza. If I truly forgot a shine outside of Plaza, then that would be really weird.
You didn't. I don't think you did the Bianco hidden shines.
Oh, you frick. I think you're right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you didn't do those.
I forgot about those. Then what's that with the Plaza? Why 15? That should be 17. Am I missing something? It said I only had 15 Plaza shines. Wait, where did... No, no, this is good. Yeah, okay. Luckily, that loses like no time having to get those 2 shines. Actually, it does, because there's blue coins in them. Crap, so I was short blue coins. Heck. Okay, well, that's fine. It only loses, like... Shit, this is not smart. Okay. That will lose, like, maybe 15 seconds or something. It's not a big deal. Like, forgetting shines is not a big deal. It's way better to forget some shines than it is to forget blue coins. 'Cause then you have to, like, enter levels extra times in order to go get the blues. But if you never do a shine, then you just even never entered the level in the first place, so... The only time you lose is from movement to get back to the levels. Which isn't a lot.
Yeah, because there are 40 total, 24 from blue coins, and then we'll get final Bowser as well.
Then
Yeah, plus the original 15 is a total of 40.
what's the logic behind 79 shines and 96 being 17 shines apart? Because you don't get Plaza shines in 79.
Because
Oh, come on.
because you do get the Bowser shine and you do get the Airstrip shine.
Well, yeah, but this difference is still 17.
Oh yeah.
You get those in both.
Yeah.
So there's 17 Plaza shines. There has to be. Otherwise, that wouldn't make sense. Like, other than Airstrip and Bowser. I think, it potentially doesn't count all of them as Plaza shines in the menu. Like, in the Z menu. It probably counts Airstrip as its own thing. Whatever. Yeah, 3 blue coins. That makes sense. So I was right that I was missing blues earlier. That's fine. If only I had realized after Serena, because then it would have literally lost like no time. Oh, not a big deal. Oh, wow. Frick. That's gonna be annoying, actually. Because now the cycle is off from what I'm used to. Jeez. That was definitely unnecessary. Heck. Cycle. Wait. How did I miss that? Okay, thank you. Oh, jeez. This is definitely not ideal. Oh la la. We're good. This run will be slower than my practice run, though, which I'm a little bit upset about, because that run was really bad. But oh well. So I hear it's a similar thing to the Castle Secret slide in Super Mario 64. You have to beat the Blooper Safari under a certain time, and then you'll get another shine from it. I don't remember what the time is that you need to beat, but it's pretty easy, even without doing like this. Blooperless trick. Blooperless went pretty well both times. I think I got 2 18s. It's pretty good. Alright, yeah. Now we gotta go grab those shines, which will probably take like 3 minutes. Bianco 6 hidden is pretty long, so... I can't believe I forgot about this, because I was even talking about the fact that, like, oh yeah, you can get them all in episode 8, blah 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 blah. It's quite silly.
You were just so annoyed by the bees in this level that you
Yeah.
just wanted to go away.
Blame it on the bees. I can get behind that. Not a very good excuse.
Still better than nothing.
The thing that annoyed me more about it is that I couldn't think of it. Like, usually when I make a routing mistake, I'll be able to, like, think of what it is that I did wrong, but I just had no clue. I think I'll blame it on it being, like, 3 a.m.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Huh? What did you say? Blame it on M3. Nah, poor M3. He gets enough harassment. God, that was not very good. Are you kidding me? Get over here. Blame it on Lamarty. Alright. One more pretty hard secret level, and then can turn in blue coins. This one's actually very challenging, especially if you try to do the fastest strats. I'm not gonna do them because I'm not very well practiced on those strats. Like, I have learned them at one point, but it's something that I tend to do a lot with this game, especially since, you know, for a long time I was like super active in this game, but I've kind of been playing other stuff recently. So, like, sometimes I'll just like practice and learn stuff, but then I won't do runs, and then I just like kind of forget about the stuff I learned. It's pretty dumb. Yeah. Need to stay on top of your stuff. If you're not comfortable with a strat, then it's not a good idea to do it in runs generally in this game, because the game is just super unforgiving.
Yeah, especially in the secret levels where you can just, one mistake will just kill you. It can be really a terrible time loss.
Yeah. It's better to be a little bit slower and not die generally, unless you get into like the top ranks on leaderboards. Oh, what the? I did that wrong. Alright, finally finished up Bianco. Now to buy some shines. From the shrewd businessman. Oh, I jumped there before he gave me the shines. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah. The final shine is the Bowser fight, so gotta go kick some Koopa shell. Spacing for that jump is really bad. We're Gucci. You're right, but there will be no lava boost. Well, there will be a lava death. That's not a lava boost. Being distracted. This is not fair. It's just what this run needed. Just like one more death. There we go. Here we have the speedboat in its full glory. Heck yeah. Why do I always do this here? Again! Oh, and the first one didn't work. Oh man, I don't care. I'm gonna do this. There we go. Fly, Mario, fly.
The water's great, hey, Junior?
Sure is, Papa. Come on in.
Come fly, let's fly away.
Mario, you again? Don't you ever give up?
Alright, and now for the most anticlimactic boss fight in a Mario game ever. Bowser in a bathtub. I wish we just had like a book containing all the thoughts that popped into people's heads when they first saw this boss fight. I bet it would be priceless. Can't even remember what I thought about this boss fight as a kid, to be honest. I've probably repressed the memory because it was traumatic. Alright, time on this ground pound. And time. Alright, well, that was Super Mario Sunshine 120 Shines. I'm Dutchj. And yeah, I'll be back.